Hello everyone, thanks for watching this video. So in this video today we are going to understand how to find the duplicate word and their number of occurrence in a string. So you will be getting one string from user, something like that. So from this string we have to get the duplicate word. If you see hello, this is one times. If you see API, it occurs two times, here and here, and the same as pothi, which also occurred two times, and rest of the word which occurs only one time. So our main concentration on for duplicate character means which occurred more than one times. So our expected output would be word API which repeats two times of the input string. This is your input string. Whereas pothi repeat also two times of input string. This is your input string, right? So I have the main method ready where I have loaded the input string. Now our responsibility is to write a logic to get the duplicate word. Okay. So if you see, first thing is that first we need to get the word. Okay, once we get the word, then we have to find the duplicate word. Okay, so this is the two tasks we are going to perform here. Okay, so we will do one by one. So first we need to get the word, means occurrence of your word. So let's create one API where we are going to write the main logics to find the get occurrence. Occurrence means word occurrence, not character occurrence. Get word occurrence. So this is the API. Here I am going to pass a string as a argument. Okay, and accordingly I am going to create the method here. Okay, good. So good. So I received the user input from here. So our responsibility is to secure the user input. For that we are going to create one local variable called input user. Okay, which holds the our user data. For our reference purpose, we are going to print the user input also. Okay, so this is your user input. Okay, so right click, run as Java application. So we are able to receive the user input correctly. So we are good till now, right? Now our responsibility is, our main work is to find the word. Okay, and now we don't have any word, we have the string, something like that. So from here we have to get the word, means hello is the one word, API is the second word, pothi is the third word, something like that. Okay, so how we will get? So we have the string here. So for that we have a method called split method. Okay, so in that split method, if you see, our first argument, that is regular expression, would be, if you see, first word and second word, in between two words we have one space. Okay, so if I will split this whole string with the space, so I should be able to get the individual word, right? So space means just one space, and the limit means length of your string basically. Okay, good. So this split method will return you the string array. So string array, so which will give you the words. Okay, good. So if you just print it, you know, right, how to print SYSO arrays dot to string, and here we are going to pass argument as a word. If you print this one, you will be able to get the word instead of our string. If you see, this is our user string which we are receiving from user, whereas this is our array object, means this one string array called words. It holds the word actually. This is 0th position, first position, second position. If you see, these are all the individual word, means we splitted this string into the word and we are able to hold the data into the string array. So we are good till now. Now our need is to understand the occurrence of each and every word. That we already did into the many previous program. This is not for word, we did for only for character. So what we are doing is we are creating one map. From map we are just keeping key and value pair, where we are key as our word here, but earlier it was character. For this program is word and value is the number of occurrence. Same way we are going to do now also. We are creating one map. Okay, this is string, means key is our string, whereas value is integer. Okay, map value means occurrence, word occurrence equal to new hash map, right? So we have to import it. This is available in java.util class. Good. Now what we will do is we will iterate this word, means this is string array, saying that for like that. Okay, and we will check if this map contains key. Key means word of I. Okay, equal to true. Then what we have to do is we have to in map dot put key and value pair, whereas key is your string and the value is, so this is how to get the value. We have to get the map object and we have to get, and we have to pass the key, and our key is this one. Okay, and then we have to increase by 1, else we don't have to increase it since this doesn't got match. So we have to put the constant value. Okay, so what I'm trying to do here is I'm just repeating again. So if you see, our map is, suppose that API, okay, which occurred 2 times. Okay, same as Pothi also occurred 2 times, right? So what I'm trying to do here is I'm just with the map object I'm checking whether it contain this value or not, means if it contain API or not. If API is available, means true, then make this API as a key. Okay, since this API is available here, means this got occurred. So if this got occurred, means we just increase the 1 by 1. So this is your, so here I am increasing by 1 and here I am getting as a value. This is the normal map where we have to fetch the value, just passing the key. Now question is, if it did not get match, means API is only 1 times, right? Means API is only 1 times, so I don't have to increase it, right? Since it's once time, then it occurs only 1 times, means I did not to increase it, right? So this is the basic things, okay, to find the, to load the map, right? So now we are done, okay. Now what I will do is I will return the map object. Now it was void, instead of void I am just returning map, and accordingly I have to return it, add a statement, return statement. Good. Now if you print here, let's print saying that map value. So if you print this one, you will get to know the how many word occurred how many times, number of occurrence. If you see, this is your user input here, okay. This is our string array what we created earlier just to convert this string into the word, and now I got the map also. Here I am able to capture the occurrence of each word. If you see, Java occurred 1 times, hello occurred 1 times, as well as if you see API occurred 2 times and Pothi occurred 2 times. So we are done with the 50% coding here. Now come back to the question again. What I am trying to do is write a Java program to find the duplicate word. Duplicate word, somehow we got to know that, okay, if the occurrence is more than 1, then this word is duplicate. So we have already in map, that is good, and then number of occurrence in string. So now our target is to get the map. So we are returning map here, that is very good. Now since we are returning map here, so we can store this data into the map, okay, saying that word occurrence, final word occurrence, okay, delete it, okay. So here I am going to again create one API dot get. So this is get word occurrence and this is the get display. Here I am going to pass the map as a object, map as a argument. A map contains the number of occurrence of each word, that we already did it, right? And I am passing here string also, since I have to print the string on here. So I am just passing another argument called string also, and accordingly we have to create the API here. Good. Good. So we receive the user input. Now we have to create the local variable to save it locally. So map this is the word occurrence and this is the user string. Good. Now we have to iterate the map. How to iterate? We will use here key set. Okay, set, and key is our string type. So we will say, for now we will say key, and we have to import it, right? Good. Now we know how to iterate, right? While key dot iterator, and we have to save this into the iterator, and the key is also a string type only, and we have to import iterator. Okay, now we have to iterate it. Sorry, while itr dot has next. Okay, So we have to print here. Okay, we will say here string key equal to itr dot next. Okay, y, okay, set key set name will be refer key set. Good. And now value string value equal to, how to get the value? In map we have to get and we have to pass the key, then we will get the value and we have to print it here. So this is your key, this is your value. Okay, so why this error? Map string integer. Okay, key, okay, integer, value is integer type. Okay, correct. Now let's run this as a Java application. If you see here, key is Java, whereas value, give one space now. Okay, right click, run as Java application. If you see key Java value equal to 1, so we are able to get the repeated character. If you see Pothi got repeated 2 times, whereas API got repeated also 2 times. So we are good now. Now our responsibility is to, now our main focus is to find the repeated character. Okay, so now I can put one flag here. Now our task is only considering on repeating value, means which value is more than 1. So I don't have to care if value is 1, I have to care only which value is greater than 1, right? So I have to put one condition here, if, okay, here, if this value is greater than 1, okay, then print it. I don't need all those things to print, I need the word which occurred more than 1 times. So right click, run as Java application. Now API occurred 2 times and Pothi occurred 2 times, which is correct. That's what we are expecting here. Now our next task is to prepare the output format. So how to prepare? So what is telling is word API, means instead of key we are going to write word, okay, API repeat, okay, value means this times of input string. Okay, fine, of input string, and we have to print the string here, str. What is the string? User string, sorry, we have to print it user string here. Okay, okay, format it. Good. So word key will give you API repeat 2 times of input string, this one. So we are good now. Let's run this code. Right click, run as Java application. If you see word API repeat 2 times of input string, hello API Pothi, I like to learn Java programming from API Pothi. This is our expected output. Now remove these are all, we don't need this, we kept for just for debugging purpose, and one more places here also we don't need this one. Okay, now right click and run as a Java application. Good. So word API, if you match If you match this one and this one, you will got to know we are getting expected output. So word API repeat 2 times of input string something something. Okay, so correct. If you change here, if you put API 3 times, you keep it here. Okay, and now right click run as Java application. You see API repeat 3 times. So good, we are good now. Okay, now let's remains unchanged. Good. So we are good now. Now let me give you the again recap. So our responsibility is to get the word, and from the word we need to find the duplicate word, means repeated words, means which occurred more than 1 times, and then we have to prepare this output format. So first what we did is we just received the user input as a string. We split the user input using split method, having this one space as a regular expression, and we got a string of word, and we just start iterating the word, and we created the map. That's the same logic. If map occurred that word, then I am just increasing the value by 1, else value will be remains constant. So we got the map where we got the number of occurrence of each word. Now we receive the map here again, and I just iterate the map, and just I kept one condition that if the value is greater than 1 means value is repeated, then please print the output into this format. That's all, and we receive the expected output here, so which is correct. Thanks for watching this video.